Hey, good evening. It's Mark Schultz here with DigitalAircraft, and we are here with a late night broadcast where we're going to be talking about NFTs again tonight. And we're coming to you every Thursday night at 6:30 Pacific time. That would be 9:30 Eastern time. And we're talking about our journey on our NFT project. And we're hoping that because we're sharing our journey and what we do, that you'll be able to learn from it in your journey and help and you yourself be able to implement potential blockchain projects or NFT projects in your own business. And so we're passionate about digital, we're passionate about aviation, but most of all, we're passionate about helping people in aviation. And so that's really part of what we're doing. And so tonight I'm going to bring my guests in again. Let's go ahead and bring them on in. And I have with us, Rachel and Gabriel. Rachel, how you doing tonight?
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, you're done with work for the day?
Yes, just got off. Now here we are at the party live stream.
Kicking it off on the party live stream. Gabe, how you doing there, Gabe?
Doing all right.
Doing all right?
What's going on?
Okay, good.
It's Gabe's birthday today.
All right.
My birthday today.
Happy birthday, Gabe.
Should we sing happy birthday to him or what? You know?
I don't know if I want the world to hear my singing skills.
All right. Okay.
I don't think I want to hear him either.
Hey, shut up.
Gabe. Happy birthday, Gabe. Hey, did you get anything today for your birthday?
Yeah, I got a blender because my other one broke.
A blender. Because
you're protein shakes.
You're a bodybuilder and you do protein shakes. Awesome. All right. Anything else?
I got some cupcakes.
Cupcakes in the mail.
Cupcakes.
No singing clowns or anything like that?
No clowns.
All
cupcakes.
Right, okay.
In a blender.
In a blender.
I mean,
awesome.
Gabriel might get something from me if he actually sends me his new address, but he hasn't sent it yet. So
that's rough, Gabe.
Yeah.
Why don't you just send it off? That's good. You should do that. Yeah. So, hey, listen, everybody, thanks for watching tonight. And I always like to know where people are watching from. And so if you are watching tonight, would you just drop your location and your name in the comment box down below? And I know it's late night and we don't have as many viewers, but this has been building and building. And I cannot tell you how many people have been excited about this blockchain and aviation series. Gabe, it's just been like one of the best series that we've done in the last 2 months, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Of course.
We love, I mean, yeah, this is probably the most interesting thing we've talked about in a long time. So
yeah, absolutely. We had so many people following. So hey, listen, what we're going to do tonight is let's throw that screen up there again with a picture of the Aviator Peeps. Let's go ahead and throw that up there on the screen. And you know what we got is we have this NFT collection that we put together. And on the surface, it might look to you like it is just a traditional NFT program where there's pictures. But what we're doing is we're actually bringing to you a utility NFT program. And we're going to talk to you about the utility and what that really means and how you can encapsulate products and services from your business into an NFT. And then over the next few weeks, we're going to talk about the journey. And so every Thursday night, we're going to come on and we're going to have a chat about this and let you see kind of how the journey progresses. It's always super cool. We have people joining us, and we have Fang Ji, who's joined us from China. That is really cool when we can get people all around the world. Where in the world can you do a live broadcast and actually talk to people halfway around the world? Isn't that incredible, Rachel?
It's amazing. I love it.
It is. Hey, in your work, you work with people around the world, don't you?
I do.
And what do you do with people, you know, offshore people that you work with?
I help supervise the animation on the current project that I'm working on, and we have different teams from different studios from around the world who animate with us, and I help supervise and note the animation from those studios.
Yeah, and one of the things that Rachel brings to this team, she's on our board, and what she did is she brought in the creative aspect of it, number one, but also managing of the artists that we reached out to. And hey, as we're kicking things off, because it's so important to me, why don't you tell people about, you know, the contest that we did and the artists that we reached out to, and then how we're going to be giving back to them. Why don't you give people a little summary of that?
Sure. We just put out a prompt on what we were hoping to find in the designs of our NFT collections, and we did a contest on who could portray what we wanted to embody the most in our artistic style. And we found a couple. Everyone did actually such an amazing job. It was really hard to pick between all the artists. Like, they all attacked it with their unique creativity. But we ended up picking a couple, and now we're working with those people. And this Peeps Aviator Collection is one of the collections that were created from someone that we're working with from that contest. And also it's really great because we are making sure that every NFT that is sold, the artist will receive royalties for each time an NFT is sold. So we made sure that was.
And Rach, noting too that we've selected artists from around the world, and so they're in many different economic conditions and situations, and so we'll be giving back to people that are in different parts of the world, and I just am really excited about be able to connect with people like that around the world.
Yes.
That's just really very exciting. Hey, listen, everybody watching tonight, let me tell you what we're going to do here tonight. We started talking a little bit about the utility NFT program, and we're going to continue to give you ideas on what you can do in your own business. But tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by telling you a little bit about the utility that comes with the NFT. And then we're going to shift over to our passion and our motivation that's really behind the Aviator Peeps. And we're going to do a little storytelling. It's really kind of special because, Rach, what's special about storytelling and animation?
The story drives everything. Without a good story, why watch it? I mean, that's kind of a general statement.
Yeah.
There's definitely, you can go out of that norm, but usually having the good story is the main thing that drives everything in animation.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So let's get right into the conversation first about the utility of the NFTs, because I want you to understand first about the utility in the NFTs. Now, we created a utility NFT. Gabe, explain what the difference is between like NFT and a utility NFT.
So we're gonna go over this again. But
yeah, people need to know. Yeah, people need to know. We're going to go over it again every Thursday night.
Every time. So. Yeah, utility NFTs, they, as opposed to a regular NFT, they have some sort of utility attached to them, as of the name. Instead of just being bought and sold on the open market, it grants access or gives some sort of privileges when you own them. An example would be access to a private Discord or access to a video or portals or anything,
or an airline ticket,
or loyalty programs. And we've, if you've been watching along in our blockchain aviation, you'd know what kind of utilities going on out there.
Yeah. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to capture the business products and services that we have and attach them to the synergy and momentum that's out there in the industry today around blockchain, and then, bring it together with a creative project, which also helps to market our products and services. So we're going to tell you really how we went about really doing that tonight. And so we're going to put that slide deck back up real quick. And we're going to go to the next slide here. And we have three groupings of utility that come into our NFTs. And the first one is called Aviator Peeps Stages. All right. And what happens is that in our business, our valuable products and services that we provide is we actually have a business where we help people to get their message out on our stages. We have a network that we've built within aviation aerospace, and it's approximately 50,000 people now across all of our social media platforms. And, we really don't know how many viewers we've had over the last couple of years, but I estimate it's somewhere between, 2 million and 20 million. Now you say, why is it so broad like that? Because what happens is when people share our broadcasts, we don't have visibility into how many views there are of those. And we know for a fact that we get a couple of thousand views on every video that we do, and we've done 1,000 of them. And so that right there is 2 million right there. And so we know that we have quite a broad reach, and we have almost 50,000 followers across all of our platforms. And so what we do is we bring people and companies into our network, and we help them by putting them on the stage, on the video stage. And you've no doubt seen our live broadcasts that we do. And what we do is we go to things like events like MRO Americas. We went there. And we did, 5, 10, 15, 20 different interviews there, and we help different companies get their message out. And then we went to other events where we share knowledge and information about vendors and aerospace suppliers and different things like that. So that's one thing that we do. Now, we also do individual sessions where we did a power hour where we took 4 companies in an hour, and we went through their products and services 15 minutes each and gave people a good idea of what their products and services are and how to get in touch with those people. And then we also do custom webinars and things, and we put our clients on the stage and we help them to get their message out. Number 1, we review their message and help them focus it. Number 2, we create the environment for them to be able to get the message out. And then we basically walk them through to create a production. We do webinars and different things like that. So that's really what we do. That's really what the utility is of the Stages NFT. And what we've done is we've brought that together with our NFT. And if you acquire one of our Stages NFTs, then you have access to that stage. Gabe, I understand that you've actually got those up now. Tell us what's happened with the Aviator Peeps Stages. What's the status of that right now?
Yep. So we've just we've put them on to the open market on OpenSea. We have 250 that are going to be sold. They're not for sale yet. They're in the process of we haven't listed them for sale.
Gabe, we actually have some of them up for sale.
Oh,
now.
we did. Just
yeah,
that happened today.
That happened tonight. We went through the process, and we have some of them up for sale. I think we have about 10 of them. I know exactly, Rach. That's exactly
sale, but there's going to be 250, and we have to individually list those all for sale.
Yep.
So we're going to start with 10 right now and just continue on from there. Stages is going to be a total of 250 once again.
Yeah, and so if you want access to the stage, so you're going to go out and you're going to buy one of those NFTs. And so again, what we did is we captured our valuable products and services into an NFT, and we had a creative new way to be able to market that. So let's bring up the next category up on the screen there, if we could. Yep. Okay. So the next one is called Aviator Peeps Admission. And so what that does, that gives you special access to a training portal. Now you say, well, what's the idea behind that? All right. Well, at DigitalAircraft, all right, we are passionate about helping people to learn, expand their knowledge, and to be able to help people to be successful. We do 3 things in our business. We do digital transformation and consulting. We do contract sales and marketing. Gabe, he does that all day long. And then we have mergers and acquisitions we do, and we help people raise equity. But the admissions is going to give people exclusive access to our portal, our aviation aerospace portal. And so if you have actually acquired one of our Aviator Peeps admission NFTs, then you have access to this portal. And in the portal is a digital transformation training course. We have all these videos that you've seen. We have the blockchain and aviation videos, and we do regular ongoing live training that specialty helps you. Now, just today, I have a new announcement to make. It's not solidified yet, but just today I worked an arrangement with a company whereby we can give you discount access to an entire university level Web3 kind of a training course. All right. Now, it's not included in the full price of the NFT, but we're going to give you discounted access to it, professional training within this portal. So we are growing and expanding, and it's just super exciting. And Gabe, I think you're going to want to probably go through that course.
I mean, you can always keep learning. So, I don't know everything about blockchain.
Absolutely.
So yeah. I'm excited to see what's in there. So I haven't looked at it. So.
Yeah, right. It's brand new. It's just really just getting kicked off. Okay, now, so you'll be able to go there and do that. Now, one of the things that we're going to be doing in future weeks is Gabe and Rachel are going to be walking us through actually how to buy these NFTs. Now, if you're an experienced blockchain person, you don't need any help. You know how to create a wallet and how to fund it, and how to go to OpenSea and how to buy an NFT, all right? But we know that not everybody knows how to do that. And so one of the things that we're doing as part of the experience of learning on how to be part of blockchain and aviation is learning how to engage in blockchain, how to buy NFTs, how to buy crypto and things like that. And so Gabe, being a longtime expert on this, he brought me into this world a couple of years ago, and we are now bringing you guys into this world. And so you're going to want to watch those videos to be able to do that. All right. So those are the core elements of our first 2 parts of the utility NFT. And now for the exciting part, Rach, is that we're going to go into the Aviator Peeps Connect NFT, which is our 3rd grouping of NFTs. Let's throw that up on the screen. Oh, this is the portal. So maybe what we should do is just really quickly, I'm going to walk us through this. We're just going to flash through some screens, and what you're going to see is this is the access to our portal, our aviation aerospace portal. Well, so let me just flip you through some of these screens here so you can see. And what's going to happen is you're actually going to be able to go into this portal, and you're going to be able to go in there, and you're going to get access to our videos. And there's our digital transformation bootcamp, which is up there, second to the top. We have a video library that's part of it. And in there, there's teaching and training. And what it does is it walks you through in 30 days how to accelerate your digital transformation journey is what it really does. And we have blockchain videos where we brought people in to do training and explain fundamentals of blockchain, as well as advanced concepts on it. All the interviews that we've done are organized and easier to find within this aviation aerospace portal to make it easier for you to access. And then, another thing that we have in there is we have special tools. Like we actually have example RFPs, and we have example business cases and project plans and process flows and different things which can help you to accelerate your journey. That's why we call it the accelerator, the digital transformation accelerator or bootcamp, to help you in that journey. So really what we have is, and then we have support as part of it. So it's a very valuable, asset to be able to help you to grow in your digital transformation journey. So now we go to the Aviator Peeps, the connect part. So Rach, what we're going to do tonight is we are actually going to talk a little bit about why we chose Peeps and what it really means. And we're going to have some fun doing that. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to bring up our OpenSea portal. And if you could, my technical help there, if you could click on that OpenSea portal that exists down there, it's the second one from the left there. If you can bring that up, then we can actually see the shared screen. There you go. So what we actually have is, Gabe, why don't you explain to people really quick, what we're looking at here for those that aren't familiar with OpenSea.
So right here, this is the first collection that we set out there, Aviator Peeps Stages, right? And this is the collection of 250 that are gonna give you access to the stage. And I believe what do we got here? We got just on OpenSea, we've got 250 total Peeps here, Aviator Peeps.
Yeah.
And you can scroll through, check them out.
Yeah.
There's different rarities, different backgrounds, different everything. So
it's so cool. It's very, very cool. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. It really is. And so what we wanted to do tonight is we wanted to share with you our passion. So I got to tell you one of my passions. Okay. So I've been traveling almost my entire life. All right. And what I enjoy traveling, and it's not about the destination. It's about the journey and the people that you meet along the way. Yes, it's about the destination. We like to go to destinations, but to create a really fulfilling connection, in travel and transportation, we have journeys and we have experiences and we have connections with people. And so it was really quite special to us that we have this Aviator Peeps collection where we, in fact, represent different people and their diversity and their different character traits and their different roles and involvement in aviation. And we just think it's really fun, to be able to have so many different, diverse kind of collections. Now, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to spend just a little bit of time and we're going to tell a little bit of stories. Rachel, we said it's all about the story. And so I want to just start out real quick and just give you an example of what I believe are like stories, regarding this. And so I'll just pick this. What's that? Storytime. So here's the first one. All right. Now, I can kind of imagine that we have a pilot here, and I'm not really sure what's going on, but he seems to be a bit angry, doesn't he, Gabe? Here.
Flight's late.
Maybe
there's not enough crew.
Not enough crew.
We've got delays.
He's standing there holding it looks like he's holding the laptop.
Nothing's going according to plan.
I think he has a tough book laptop there, and he's got his headset on, and he's listening to some music, and he's probably down on the ramp, and he's not happy because he's standing there waiting for the flight to depart. That's what I'm thinking. That's kind of how I envision kind of this journey here on this particular one right now. And so I'm going to tell you what here. I'm going to go back to the main screen here, and I'm going to give you a chance, Rach. Why don't you pick one of these here? And just tell me which one you want.
Girl. Second row on the right. Wait.
Oh, the red hat?
Yeah, with the yellow background.
All right, let's grab that one. All right, let's grab that one. And you tell us a story about this particular person.
She is wearing this tropical bucket hat, and she's excited to go on her vacation, but she still has her work attire on because she's just finishing up part of her work, I guess, flight. She's still on her flight, helping out, working, but she's ready to change into her vacation mode.
Ready to go.
She's dreaming about going, even though she's still at work. But yeah, so she's like half vacation mode, half work mode.
But yeah. I'm thinking there's something we don't know about this person, because Gabe, what about that background? What does that tell us?
Into blockchain.
Maybe.
You know, it's just lots of times those backgrounds, those little hexagon or pentagons.
Yeah, I think she's a secret. I think she's a secret crypto person, is what I think she is. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Sometimes represent blockchain.
Yeah.
Her second secret job is she's a super secret crypto ninja.
Avid crypto ninja.
Crypto ninja.
Trader ninja.
Yeah. We can do many things.
Crypto queen.
She's a multitasker. Yes, crypto queen. I like
awesome.
it.
Fantastic. All right, okay. Okay, Gabe, we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna let you pick one out. I'm having a little bit of mouse control issues, as part of it here. So let's just go back. I know I'm having mouse control issues. So Gabe, give me a pick here on one of these.
What's going on there?
What?
Where?
The gray sweatshirt, blue hat.
Tell me which row.
The blue airplane.
Gray sweatshirt, blue hat, blue airplane.
Which row?
The blue airplane.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
that one.
Great. Yeah, there you go. It's hard to, hard to say what's going on.
You know that one guy on the screen?
Yeah, the one guy on the screen. Yeah, right. Okay, Gabe, give us a story.
As you can see, he's wearing a XLM. I don't know if you guys know what XLM is, but we've got a little XLM necklace on there. It's Stellar Lumens, because that's one of the cryptos that we thought would be good, and it's in the top 50. And we thought that we would just add some other cryptos in there. But this guy right here, he's carrying the airplane because he doesn't have a care in the world, because he just cashed out. He's cashed out on all of his crypto gains. So he's got the snapback on, and he's just playing with paper airplanes, because guess what? He just cashed out on all of his crypto.
And I noticed he's got his DigitalAircraft hat on. So he's on our team, right?
He does. He's on the team, DigitalAircraft.
What about those eyes, man? What's going on there?
The eyes are, he's deciding. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, I made all this money. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do?
What do we know about XLM, Gabe? I think XLM is a ISO 2022 coin, right?
I can't be. I'm not 100% sure whether it is or not, but I know that they were at the they recently had a summit, the World Economic Forum. They were just at there was a big, I can't remember where it was held, but Stellar Lumens was there, and they're moving up in the world as well. So another crypto that's trying to do stuff, and that has real world,
be part of the DeFi world, and provide cross-border payment flexibility and liquidity. It's part of that whole ecosystem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. All right. Okay. All right. I get the next one. I'm gonna grab one here. Oh, I lost my mouse. All right. Let's get that back again.
By the way, I like your animated peep up on the top screen.
Oh, do you like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, nice.
I might also add, Rachel consulted with the animated peep. We had a guy actually offshore help us with that as well, and we've tried to really include a lot of different people in the project, and really they've been really helping us out. So, all right, okay, I'm going to go for this guy down here, because this is a classic. All right, I think I got a good story behind the guy with the aviator's hat and goggles and the. Oops, I'm on the wrong screen here. It's rough. You guys, if you've ever run a show like this before, you'll understand that
the aviators.
It's kind of rough, So yeah. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? There he is.
Blockchain again.
Oh yeah, it's the blockchain background again. And all right, there we go. All right, okay. So let me get this one. All right, so what we got here is we got a guy who I think he's an old time aviator, and he's got his flight jacket on with his lamb's wool collar on it, and he's got his wings there as part of it. And one of the things that we know about people that maybe work in Alaska or in the backwoods or in remote stations is they take on a lot of different jobs. And so I imagine that this guy's the pilot. He's got his leather helmet on, and he's got his goggles on and his aviator glasses, and he's got his light sticks on, and he's down there actually helping on the crew and helping to get things going on the ramp while they're getting loaded, maybe somebody's taxiing the airplane out. And again, I guess we got a secret crypto guy here in the background. Is that he seems like an old timer, but I think he's got something going on. I think he's got some crypto holdings, and he's involved in the blockchain, and he's thinking about where things are going in the future. What do you think, Gabe?
I think you're onto something. I think he's onto something.
I think he's definitely onto something.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think that those glow sticks look like lightsabers.
They think they're lightsabers.
Little
stubby
mini
lightsabers.
I mean, very stubby, but they still remind me of lightsabers.
Excellent.
Honestly,
All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. And one of the things I just want to say is I have loved being involved in this project, and one of the reasons, like I said before, that I've loved being in this project is because, I really feel like we can associate with, we can find different characters that we can associate with and different traits. And what Gabe did is Gabe worked with the designers, and Rachel worked with the designers, and we came up with different traits that we felt like represented different people in aviation. And so we thought, why not use a creative, exciting, fun, project which allowed us to be able to represent the different people of who we are and grab hold of one and associate ourselves with it. And then once we've done that, we can connect it with the utility of our NFT utility program and make it not just a business service, but make it something that we're, having some fun with and we can connect with and associate with. Now, there's no guarantee. This is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. But, Gabe, have NFTs in the marketplace ever increased in value over time?
Have they ever increased in value over time?
Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes.
It's absolutely yes. What's one of the greatest examples that we've seen lately?
Lately?
Yeah, lately, like last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, they're already expensive, but, the Bored Apes,
Yeah.
Got huge publicity.
We saw the Bored Apes go mainstream. What happened with the Bored Ape NFTs?
The VMAs.
Yeah, right.
When we had Snoop Dogg and Eminem were
M&M's.
transported
they did a whole
into,
movie.
into Bored Ape world.
Eminem, and Snoop Dogg turned into apes in a video, and it became part of the whole show. And so,
wow.
You never know what's going to happen. And so I'm super excited about having an early collection like this that, we want it to increase in value. Now, if you have a utility NFT, what causes it to increase in value is the value in the utility, okay? The value of what it brings. And so as our business grows and expands and adds services, it adds value to the NFT. Now, Gabe, we talked about this. People can also sell the NFT, right?
You can.
So you use it. You use it. You don't use it. What can you do? You can put it. What do you do with it? How can you sell it?
Just if you're able to connect your wallet to OpenSea, which you should be able to.
Yeah.
You can just sell whichever NFTs you had.
Put it up and sell it.
Put it up for sale.
And here's the thing: is that if you take a look, we retain a 10% creator royalty when they're sold. And what happens is that you get back 90% of what's left in the value of the NFT at that point in time. And if it's going up in value, it could be worth more than what it was when we bought it. We don't know that. We can't guarantee that. This isn't financial advice, but many times we see NFTs grow in value. Now, I had a conversation with a guy today who's going to be on my show tomorrow. All right. And the guy has been in blockchain. He's in the university, and I'm going to give you a quick little preview of what he's going to talk about tomorrow. He said that we need to disconnect. Gabe, this is profound. It's really hit me hard. He said we need to disconnect the crypto market from the utility of blockchain applications, because the up and down of the crypto finance market has nothing to do with the value of a utility blockchain application. They're completely disconnected. And so many times in our mind, we think, oh, what are you going to do with an NFT? The market is down. Well, that has nothing to do with the utility value of an NFT. What do you think about that statement, Gabe? I thought that was profound.
You know, yeah, I can see that. I do. The crypto is going to be part of it. You know, I think because you are going to have some sort of crypto in your wallet to buy these things. You know, but yes, it would be good if they could totally separate.
Okay, let me. I kind of boxed you into a corner on that because you're the crypto guy. Okay, all right. But think about it for a minute. Is that I wasn't talking about the increasing value of the NFT or the requirement to buy it, because I'm excited about that like you are. Is that we can buy it with crypto, we can hold it in our crypto wallet, and it will likely increase in value, okay? But what his point is that don't be looking at the up and downs of the market as to whether your NFT has utility or not. They're two separate conversations is what they are.
Okay, yeah. All right.
It is what he was trying to tell me, is what it was. So anyway,
okay. I see what you're saying now.
little, there's a trick question, is what it was. So, yeah.
Basically, the value is totally different because it's connected to a utility, right?
Yeah,
it's not all in the NFT the value isn't all in the crypto. So it's nice that there's different layers to it.
Yeah, exactly. And then, Rach, we've talked about this over and over again, but when something is created and it's an early release, what is possible to happen over time when you have cells and things like that were early releases?
Cells from animation.
Right? Yeah, right. When you have like animation cells, or what many times happens to those over time.
Usually they go up in price and value. So the early versions of many artworks become significantly more valuable as we go into the future.
Yeah, and we're not making any representations. We're just saying that this is an early NFT project. We think it's fun. We think it really relates to those of us that are in aviation and people that are not in aviation. All kinds of people, buy this kind of stuff. But if you're looking for utility, we have utility in your business, and we're going to be able to help your business by having you acquire one of these Stages NFTs. Now, Gabe, where do people go to learn more about the NFTs? We have a website. What is it?
DigitalAircraft.io is going to take you straight to the NFT page.
Yeah, exactly. And
are we able to show that?
I think we can. Yeah, I think we can. If we click on, I think I can do it here. If we click on that second screen there, it'll actually bring it up. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We do have it. There we go. Yeah, here's the NFT page out there, and there's a couple things you can do on this NFT page. You can go out there and you can learn a little bit more about it. Here's the website here. It tells you a little bit more about the different groupings, the stages, admission, and connect. There is a button there that you can just press and go directly out to OpenSea and buy one. We got just a few examples of what they look like. And then the thing we have here is we have a more detailed description of what you get in the utility of these different NFTs, that exists here. So you're going to want to go look at that and learn more about the utility and the value, and then what you get. And then there's the prices of them, the floor prices of them, and it depends upon how many people buy them and what happens to it. And then we have a roadmap that talks about where it's going and what we've done so far and really what's next. And we also have a little sneak peek of the next two NFTs that we're having coming out. Rach, why don't you make a quick comment about those two?
They are the two different designs that we picked from the two other artists that we've been working with, and they both have their very unique style in their art. And so we wanted to make sure that each style of NFT was unique to what the artist was bringing to the table. So I love how each style is so different.
It is. And I think that when you and I both looked at that one with the unicorn horn, our first reaction was, what the heck is that? And then we're like, I think I like that.
Yes. The design is just simple and clean and very engaging.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep. And Gabe, what did you like about this one? I know this was one of your favorites too.
Well, you know, we didn't want to just have just the Aviator Peeps. We wanted the planes as well because we're in aviation, right?
Aviation.
And so,
yeah.
And this one adds. I think all of them are going to have some sort of crypto aspect on it, which is what I like, because you know, crypto is tied to NFTs. So
Crypto
we
Gabe
decided to add some of that in there,
Yeah.
and that's one of the big reasons why I like this
Awesome.
one. So.
And then you can learn more about our team. You can learn a little bit about myself and what my passions are. And then we have Susan, who's in there, and she's actually a degreed engineer, and she's done a lot of things in social media and in aviation. She's actually deployed large-scale aircraft performance systems, in the airlines. And then one of our other team members is Larry Little. He's an expert, 40 years in digital transformation. And then there's Gabe, our new business specialist and our technical analyst. And then Rach, you're really chilling in that picture there, aren't you?
I am. It's a good day in the sun.
It was a good day. And then the other thing that we always like to point out is that we actually have associations with, over 1,000 companies that we've worked with. And we draw upon those resources when we need them, when we're working with people. And so it's really pretty exciting. We also have one of our older webinars out there, but in our social media connect points. So anyway, maybe we'll just switch that down out of the way there if we could, and get back to just talking about our NFT project. All right. Very good. Hey, Rach and Gabe, let me just ask both of you something as we're, nearing the end of the broadcast here. Gabe, what are you the most excited about with respect to this project?
Well, like you just announced today, I'm always trying to learn more about crypto and blockchain and just what we've got coming for the future. And you said that new training program. I'm excited for that. I had no idea that you were going to have that in there, other than the other stuff that you already have that in the portal. So I'm really excited. I want to be going through that. There's always stuff to go over again and learn new things about crypto and blockchain.
Yeah, I think we all need to learn more, and as we learn more, we can figure out better ways to create efficiency in aviation. Really important. Rach, what are you the most excited about with this project?
I'm just excited to be a part of launching off these different types of art styles into open seas through NFTs, and being a part of using my art skills and management skills in aviation, because I use most of my skills in the animation and Hollywood world. So it is very refreshing to be a part of the digital aircraft aviation world as well.
Cool. And, I am passionate about aviation and about digital. That's really my passions. And so when we're able to bring this together and to do what I like to do, which is to help people, it really creates a lot of motivation. And you can tell from our engagement that we're excited about this and we're excited to help you. And so I wanted to tell you that let's throw the banner up with the website, if we could, DigitalAircraft.io. If we got that there. Not sure if we have that one there. Do we? Yep, there we go. So you want to learn more, go to DigitalAircraft.io. You can take a look at that webpage that we threw up there. And we are really very excited to be able to connect with you. And right now, we only have, I think, 10 stages, NFTs out there right now. And we literally have worked with 1,000 people. And so we're expecting those 10 to go, pretty quickly so people can get access. I'll just share with you is that we have actually in the past sold the stages that we have, for as little as $3,000, but we've sold, worked with people that have paid as much as $30,000 a month, for that kind of capability. Now that included other things like sales and marketing, but we've done webinars for those people, and we've done stages and interviews and attended conferences and helped them get information out. And so, we really think that we're bringing a valuable utility into this NFT, and we are really, really excited about working with you. And so if you're interested, go to OpenSea.io and take a look at our NFTs, and we want to encourage you to think about getting one. Now, over the next few weeks, we're going to continue to tell you more about our journey and what's coming next. Every Thursday night at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, we're going to come on and we're going to harass Gabriel, and we're going to have fun, and it'll be good, right? Right?
We're going to go over the utility every single time, just so you guys get it through, through your thick skulls.
Just to harass you, Gabe.
to know.
Yeah. Gabe says, didn't I tell everybody that before? I know you did, but we have new people, on here. And so we want people to know. So, hey, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. We love going online and talking to people and engaging with you. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. And don't forget about our series that we're wrapping up this week. Tomorrow's my last live broadcast in the Blockchain and Aviation series. And it's going to be at 12 o'clock Eastern, 1600 GMT. And it's going to be great. We're talking about the future of blockchain. Doesn't that sound good? Futuristic blockchain, where things are going next. So that's great. All right, everybody, thanks for joining. Rach, Gabe, thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
Giving us your time. Fair winds and following seas to everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you again on the broadcast soon. Bye for now.